Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video, facial serum. Now what is facial serum? Facial serum is normally a highly concentrated serum they use on your face that is actually able to penetrate deep into the skin and basically have your skin looking bright and radiant, supple, younger, you name it, in no time. Today I have a very unique facial serum for you. I'm using an awesome ingredient that is known to brighten, lighten, firm, tighten, and basically hydrates the skin. This facial serum is amazing, guys. I'm sure you don't want to miss it. If you're looking to look younger, if you're looking to something wonderful, something unique, and something special that you're gonna see result in no time, in 3 days, you're gonna be so glowing, then this facial serum is for you. So continue watching. To make our facial serum, I'm going to be using papaya. Now the wonderful thing about this serum is that I'm not using the flesh of the papaya, but I'm going to be using the papaya seeds. Now if you take a look at the papaya seeds and look at the papaya seeds up close, this is what they look like. However, in a bunch they give you that look, but individually, take a look at the papaya seeds. Now, each of these little seeds, let me put that right there for you to see. Each of these papaya seeds have water in them, okay? Some goodness, some juice. Squeeze it and take a look. There you have it. That is the papaya seed water that is enclosed in the papaya seed. Now that water that surrounds the papaya seeds is loaded with antioxidant. It is rich in vitamin C. Not only that, papaya in itself contains an ingredient that is called papain that you can also find traces in the papaya seeds. Now, anti-aging, wrinkle fighting antioxidant, that is what is loaded in these papaya seeds. So I'm going to be using them to make a serum. I'm going to add other ingredient to this wonderful papaya seeds, and you're going to use it on your face overnight. And guess what, guys? After the very first time you use this wonderful goodness, you're going to be amazed. So let's begin making this wonderful overnight serum for younger, up to 10 years younger looking skin in no time. So we're going to scoop the seeds out. So I'm just going to use a spoon. Choose to leave the papaya flesh in this. However, I like to just take it out totally, okay? So all I'm using is the papaya seeds, just the papaya seeds. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually wash this first. Believe it or not, I'm going to wash it. However, when I'm washing it, we're not breaking any of the seeds. So we're just washing off the juice from the papaya flesh, okay? Now we're going to wash this in cold water, very cold water. So just pour it in. And once you pour it in, this is what's going to happen. Just work it up. Whatever container you have, that is what you're going to use. We're only using the papaya seeds. And they're going to settle at the bottom, okay? Whatever float on the top, it means that those are probably burst, okay? And now we're just going to pour the top off slowly. Discard. Now, take a look at what we have here. And I'm going to rinse a second time. Rinsing a second time. Be gentle. Do not rough this up. You're not breaking the seeds, okay? So we get rid of everything on the outside. Now what is on the inside is what we're working with. And we're going to get rid of the top water again. Just strain it off. Papaya seeds up close. See how shiny? Loaded with antioxidant. And this is what we're going to use. Ooh, take a look at that. That's like caviar, girls and guys. All right, so now we're going to strain. Just strain. And once you strain, you're going to let it drip dry, okay? You're going to leave it for a couple of minutes, probably about an half an hour, to make sure that you get rid of all the water from the papaya seeds, okay? Now here you have your drained papaya seeds. Take a look at it, guys, up close. Now, guess what we're going to be doing? We're going to extract the juice from the papaya seeds, okay? You're not going to get a lot of juice, therefore this is precious. There are several ways of extracting the juice. You can choose to use like a cheesecloth and squeeze it out, you know, or you could just crush it. I'm going to use my hands because I don't want to lose any of this goodness. So you're just going to press on these just the way they do grapes. If you have one of those mata, I think they call it, you can use it. It's just a process. It's going to take a while, okay? And this is the longest part of it, okay? You got to make sure to crush everything to get rid of the juice, and it's very slow process because you're not getting a lot, and that's why this is so good, okay? You can also choose to put these in a Ziploc bag and just pound on them. Whichever way is easier for you, that's the way you do it, okay? Now after extracting the juice, this is what it should look like. And now we're going to strain. If you notice, I do not have a lot of juice. So that is very concentrated, very, very strong. So let's strain. We're just going to dump this in. You don't want to waste anything because it's not a lot. Let's hope we could get at least a teaspoon. Just going to use my hand and press. You could also do it like this to extract the juice. Use the strainer and just press in it, and you get the juice. However, I prefer to just use my hands to squeeze it like I was doing. And here is our wonderful goodness. Not a lot, but very, very concentrated. So now that we have the base for our serum, let's talk about the other ingredient. For this remedy, I'm going to use vitamin E oil. I hope all of you have some form of a vitamin E oil. It's very important. It is loaded with antioxidant, and it is an anti-aging oil that is going to lock the moisture in your skin. I'm also going to be using some carrot seed butter in this serum. Now, if you do not have carrot seed butter, use some carrot oil. If you don't have it, use some vitamin A capsule in this recipe, or just find an oil that have some form of a vitamin A, okay? Now, when it comes on to oils, I like to give you a wide variety. I'm just gonna suggest that you use at least one anti-aging oil in this syrup. So whichever anti-aging oil you have, that's what you're gonna use. Whether you have rosehip oil, cacao oil, squalene oil, even if you have jojoba oil, argan oil, just use one of your favorite oil in this recipe. However, for me today, I'm using a little bit of a rosehip oil, and I'm using some cacao oil. So that's all the oil I'm going to be using for our overnight serum. So this is a half of a teaspoon. So I'm using a half of a teaspoon of our carrot seed butter. Just scoop this out. You can also choose to use a little bit of aloe vera gel in this recipe. As a matter of fact, let me use a half of a teaspoon. And I prefer the store-bought aloe vera gel for this recipe, okay? Now for our cacao oil, I have a dropper. So I'm using 1.0 ml. Just squeeze that in. Our full dropper. Rosehip oil. I'm using about the same, 1 ml. That's good. And now our final is the vitamin E oil. So a quarter of this teaspoon, 1 ml or 1.25 ml, okay? If you have vegetable glycerin, use the same, about 1 ml. And I'm using the vegetable glycerin to help with preserving this. Also, it's very moisturizing. So I'm just going to blend this together. Take your time. Do not heat this. Do not put this on the stove to melt the butter. So you just have to whisk it until the carrot seed butter is totally melted. What is going to happen? It's going to get thick and it's going to form a nice serum. Okay, so just whisk and continue doing it for a couple of minutes. Take a look, guys. This is it. This is our serum. So we're going to pour this in a container. Make sure to sterilize your container. You need a clean, airtight container. Now here is the jar that I'm going to store mine in. This is a nice little glass jar with a nice cover. However, guys, I have a little small funnel. So I'm just going to put it in. If you have small bottles like this, you could try to get one of these little funnels. And then you could just pour it in. This way you don't lose anything. And definitely I'm going to scrape that, guys. And here it is. This is your anti-aging serum. This is a younger look in a bottle, okay? This serum is going to have you looking up to 10 years younger when used on the regular. After the very first time you use this serum, you're going to be blown away, okay? Do not waste this serum. A little goes a long way. Anyway, come with me on the other side and I'm going to show you how to use this serum at night, how to massage it in the skin for best results. Hey guys, okay? So here we have our wonderful facial serum. To apply this serum, you want to start with clean skin. You're going to wash your face and I would suggest that you exfoliate the skin before you start using this serum, okay? Now once your face is totally clean, if you're using a facial toner, go ahead and spritz or just apply your facial toner, let it hair dry, and then you are ready for your facial serum. Now I like to just use a little at a time, not a lot, probably 2 to 3 drops to begin with. And you're gonna warm the serum in your hands, just warm it up. And then you're just going to press it in the skin. So just press it. Press it in the skin. And that's the first layer. We're going to be applying 2 layers of this serum to the skin. And be a little forceful with it. Because just by pressing it in the skin the way I'm showing here, you're actually helping the blood to circulate, okay? Now once that is done, you're gonna let it dry, leave it on probably about 2 to 3 minutes, and then you're gonna go back and you're gonna add a second layer atop of that. And you're gonna use run about the same amount, 2 to 3 drops, warm it again, and this time you're actually gonna massage it in the skin, okay? So just massage this wonderful serum and focus on areas where you tend to need to get rid of fine lines and wrinkles. You need to lift that cheekbone. Don't be afraid to use this on the neck and décolleté area. And there you have it. You are done. So there you have it. Thank you all for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share the video and leave your comments. Your comments are always, always, always. I'm sure you're going to want to comment. So comment. And if this was the first time watching, guys, guess what? I'm sure you want to see more of these special facials. So look below. You're going to see the word subscribe. Just click on it and you will be subscribed. Thank you all. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.